Our next speaker, Angel Guerrero. I am awesome. Do you know? I am awesome. Do you know? Angel Guerrero.
I am awesome. I am awesome. Do you know? Hey, do you know? Hey. That was the song that my son burst out during dinner time. And my daughters decided to follow suit. And then my wife. And I said, when in Rome. But before I can get the first verse out, my son jumped on his seat and said, no, 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 Daddy, you can't say that. You can't sing that. You're not awesome. I said, son, Angel, why did you say that? Why did you say I'm not awesome? He looked at me, because you're an adult. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, guests, honored dignitaries, and anyone that's ever been owned by a 5-year-old. He's a good boy, but this disturbed me. That night I tucked him into bed. I asked him, Angel Gabriel, why did you say that? Why did you say I'm not awesome? He looked me in the eye. Because. If I had $1 for every time I set myself up for that. No, son, really. Well, why did you say that? Daddy, you don't do cool kid fun stuff with me anymore. Did you ever get hit in the gut, slapped you in the face with truth? The type you can't run away with, you can't deny it, and you definitely can't ignore it. I knew right there I had to make a change. It was no longer about waiting and wanting time to happen. It was about making time happen for my kids. So that Saturday, we went out, got Saturday morning, woke up, and they were already up playing video games. And they looked at me and said, Daddy, Daddy, come on, come and play video games. And their sound hit me like a sonic boom. But there was another sound that came out of my office. Hey, we can catch up with some work here. Come on down. Cool kid stuff. Cool kid stuff. I took that control like Excalibur out of the sword, and I quickly wailed away at the video games with it. My wife came down an hour later, and she still saw us playing, and they're screaming at the top of their lungs, Daddy, Daddy, go, 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 you're at the last level, yeah! They had a blast. But it was Saturday, and my wife said, come on, we gotta go shopping. Yes, dear. And off we went to the international market. She quickly gave me the handbag, and off she went with the cart. And I was there with my 3 kids. And then I heard that voice again. Come on, you can come into the Wi-Fi cafe and just wait for them. Play with your not so smart phone. I'm awesome. Cool kid stuff. And I took my kids by the hand and we walked away quickly over to the fish section. And I showed them the glass that had all the fish. And I said, that was the one I caught, the one that didn't get away. And I went over to the crab barrel, and we quickly grabbed all the crabs, and they were all linking together. And I said, Daddy used to play a game just like this. It was called Monkeys in a Barrel. And they're like, whoa, you had a cool supermarket, Daddy. And they had a blast. They were having fun. And all that week, I kept engaging them, just like that. And then Thursday came. And we were at a PTA meeting, Parent Teacher Association. And I had to introduce him to everybody. And I grabbed my son and I said, this is Angel Gabriel. And he shook hands just like I taught him. This is my daughter Angelina. And she shook hands like I taught her. And I went around the whole room and they felt like VIPs. And then it was my turn to do a presentation in front of a room of parents. And I finished to a roaring applause. A roaring applause. And I sat back down. And then suddenly I felt like my son, he snuck up from behind. He jumped on my lap and he grabbed me and he said, you were awesome, Daddy. You were awesome. What changed? Did you notice what happened? How did I go from adult to awesome? Well, for all my cool kid, fun stuff folks in the audience, let me clarify a little bit. Have you ever seen a child play with children's blocks? Do they have any fun with just one block? Probably not. Metaphorically speaking, the blocks are the moments in time we give them. The more moments in time we give them, the more blocks they have. The more blocks they have, they can build that fort, that house. And they feel the confidence and the excitement that comes from accomplishing that. But if you don't give them those blocks, those moments in time, they have nothing to build with. This is not so much also motivational, but maybe to challenge you. Go back to your home and say, let me give them those blocks. And if you don't have children of your own, go to your community center. Go to your church. And just give them those blocks. Play video games with them. Mentor them. Play with seafood products with them. Give them those blocks. It takes an entire village to raise a child. And then you'll start hearing that song, I am awesome. And you will be to them. Sing it with me. I am awesome. I am awesome. Do you know? Hey, do you know? Hey. It's about to show.